is 11:19 p.m. on Monday, April 7th. I had classes today, played a good amount of Elden Ring. I did a Masters snake draft with my friends, which is pretty cool. It's a little fun. I wouldn't really say competition because, in golf, you never really root against somebody, or at least I never really root against somebody. I always want them to be good, especially because the Masters are coming around. It's the pinnacle of golf. So, I don't know. It's fun just to have a little friendly competition. But then other than that, I've just been coding for a while. Because within this class, I'm doing a lot of, the main class is on the language C, which is a pretty old language, I would say, compared to me as a person. Language is probably 2 or 3 times older than I am. And it's fine writing in C, but then we also have this part of the class where you write in another language that you chose. And because I want to do game design, because I want to do engineering and stuff like that, C++ seems like a pretty good one to just kind of learn, because it fits in the field pretty well. And then there's these things called extensions in computer science classes, where it's an extra thing that you kind of choose by yourself, but in order to do that, in order to get above a 90 or like a 94, you have to do the extension. You have to do an interesting, hard one. And one of the extensions is just do a different language as well and write another one. So I have been also doing these in C# as well, because C# is another good language for game design, because Unity, Godot are all in those languages. So, I've just been learning how to do these on my own, which is a lot more difficult than in a class setting, because in a class setting you get at least a little bit of guidance, but it's, hey, make a linked list in C# and C++ and quick source algorithm all on your own. And it's like, whew, that gets a little tough, because I know that I can use an arbitrary data type in C by using the void asterisk symbol. But then I had to go through a lot of different things to figure out, in C++ you can use templates, which is just the big T, and a lot of other things, and you have to put an ampersand instead of an asterisk. Kind of weird. I haven't even gotten to getting the C# program started, because I'm still parsing through the original, or the linked list part. It's really annoying, is that since I've already written the linked list for C, so I'm just essentially copying over the logic and putting it into C++ syntax, and I caught an error in my C linked list, which is annoying, because then I have to just update some pictures and do a bunch of other things in my markdown file. But it's just that feeling when you just you're going through and you're debugging and you find something that's wrong that you didn't know was wrong. That's the worst feeling ever, because you're so happy that you thought you were done, but then it's never mind. Here's a place that you wrong, you bad, and you have to fix it. And it's just because it's not the fun gratification of debugging and finally figuring out the answer. That may be annoying as well, because you're like, why am I so dumb? I just forgot to do this. But at least you know that the answer is solved. Here, I didn't even know that I needed to solve an answer, and I found out that it was wrong. It just sucks. And it's just a lot of writing and doing things and just doing stuff. So that's all I've got. I gotta get back and do this, because I'll be studying for midterm on tomorrow and Wednesday. So I want to get this done, or at least the coding portion is done by tonight, or at least by tomorrow afternoon. And I want to turn it in tomorrow afternoon. So this is going to be a good amount of grinding, because once you figure out everything, it's fine just writing all the code. But figuring out how to account for arbitrary data types is so annoying, because it's just doing the research on my own. And yeah, but that is where I'm at, and time to get back to it.